About 50 years ago, there was a TV series called Beethoven Virus, and there was this scene where its main character Kang Ma-e attended a meeting. And the members of the meeting were almost government officials. However, when they had disagreements, they were just shouted and swore at each other. And then Kang Ma-e stood up and went to the corner, listened to the music with his headphones on. And the music's title was Liebestraume. It's a very beautiful piece, and it's created by Hungarian musician Liszt. And before diving deep into this video, I want to preface with one thing. I'm not that interested in classical music, and I don't know much about it. I just enjoy jazz or lo-fi music or something like that. Anyway, the Liebestraume was very beautiful, and I searched for it on YouTube, and there were several videos about Liebestraume, and they were all good. They were all very great, but one particular stood out to me. It was really good, really great, super great. I didn't know who played the Liebestraume, but when I listened to the music, I felt like I was walking through a quiet art museum, and I stumbled upon a stunning painting. I mean, there were several Liebestraumes performed by several other musicians, but only one Liebestraume performed by one special musician came to my mind. So I put it on my playlist on YouTube, and whenever possible, I listen to the music. However, my playlist had much more music. The Liebestraume felt behind in priority, and sometimes passed, and I forget about it. And one day, my wife asked me if I knew the Korean pianist Cho Seong-Jin. Of course, I said no, because I was not interested in classical music. And at the same time, I was a little bit taken aback because my wife, as far as I know, my wife had much less interest in classical music. Anyways, after that, so sometimes she talked about Cho Seong-Jin, and even though I listened to her, I didn't think much of him. And one night, I woke up in the middle of the night. I tried to fall asleep again, but I couldn't. When I checked the time, it was a little past 4 a.m. So I decided to get out of my bed quietly so I could avoid awakening my wife. I went into my room and sat at my desk and pondered for a bit what to do. Then the name Cho Seong-Jin popped into my mind. So I searched for his name on YouTube, and there were so many videos about him. Well, so from among them, I selected one piece of music, which was Clair de Lune by Debussy. It was fantastic. It was literally fantastic. If I ran my head, I might find better expressions, but there's no other way to express it. I mentioned earlier, the Liebestraume played by Cho Seong-Jin gave me a sense of me walking through a quiet art musicians, and likewise through the Clair de Lunes played by Cho Seong-Jin, I felt like I was strolling down a quiet museum. But unlike this time, I was aware of what painting I was looking at, which was one of the nocturne paintings by the American painter James Whistler. I mean, the Clair de Lune, whereas played by Cho Seong-Jin, remind me of nocturne paintings. It was a magical moment. Through this music, I could imagine myself as walking along the lakeside at night, seeing the shiny stars in the sky, and I could feel the refreshing breeze. I don't know why, and I don't care about why. What matters is what happened to me. Sometimes Cho Seong-Jin's playing reminds me of the Impressionist artists such as Manet, Renoir, Caillebotte, and James Whistler. I mean, just as the Impressionism paintings evoke vivid and nostalgic scenes, his playing conveys deep and lingering feelings to me, even though they are rather abstract. I really liked him. I really love everything about him. His beautiful music, his beautiful hand movements, tapping the piano keys, even his facial expressions while was playing. All of them really touches my heart deeply. So I really wanna watch his playing while listening to his music in his concert. But unfortunately, it is so challenging to get his ticket. And so I wish I could get it and experience his performance live with my wife. And furthermore, just as some people travel to America to watch MLB games, I want to go abroad to attend one of his concerts during a trip. But with that being said, okay, that's it. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching for this video, and I'll catch you later. Peace!